Manitoba Council for International Cooperation, or MCIC, is working to help people become better global citizens. The group's goal is to encourage more Manitobans to take action in supporting and creating a more sustainable world. MCIC is putting on its 36th annual International Development Week with many events happening throughout the week. And joining us now to tell us more are MCIC Sustainability and Inclusion Specialist Andrea Ayo and author Zilla Jones. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. Now, before we get to the events that are happening this week, why don't we talk about MCIC and what it is exactly and what your mandate is?
Absolutely. So the Manitoba Council for International Cooperation, or MCIC, is a coalition of member organizations. And those organizations are Manitoba-based organizations that work in international development, typically in poverty eradication and gender equality. So we have members that work all around the world on international projects.
And these are members that are based in Winnipeg,
in Manitoba, yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of a good thing to know as well, because there's many organizations under that umbrella.
Absolutely.
So what is it that you want people to know about what you do and how an everyday person can support you?
Yeah, so in my specific role, I engage Manitobans of various demographics, ages, backgrounds in what it means to be a global citizen. So what it means to be someone who knows that they're part of an international community of people. They act accordingly. You know, they know that their actions spread and they have an impact. And so we try to do that through creative ways, right? Like school workshops, author events with Zilla Jones, and other ways that we can reach out to people and get them thinking as to what it means to be a global citizen.
This month is I Love to Read Month. It's also Black History Month. So let's talk about how books are they play a big role when it comes to changing people's opinions about the world and others around the world. Tell us about that, Zilla.
Yes, so stories are one of the ways that we as humans understand our world, and I think it's a very unique aspect of being a human, is that we tell stories, and we can tell them through books, we can tell them through art, we can tell them through music. In this particular case, we're talking about books, and what is really cool about a book is that you can enter a world when you open a book. So you can learn about people that are so different from you, that live in places you've never been, that have experiences you've never had. In my book, The World's So Wide, you'll learn about the Black experience, the mixed race Black experience, the immigrant experience, the woman's experience growing up in a world of patriarchy. She's also a musician, so you learn a little bit about the world of opera. So there are all these different aspects of a person that a book can open to you that you would not necessarily have access to otherwise.
That's why I love books. Okay, well, let's talk about some of the events you're putting on, because it started on February the 1st. It's happening until Saturday. You have a big event on Thursday. Tell us about the event.
Yeah, so we host an author event every year. We've done it for the past 6 years, I think, and it's really a way for people to come and enjoy an author, their work, and connect them to what it means to be a global citizen, but in a really easygoing and engaging way. So we're hosting it at the Forks Market. It's from 7 to 8 p.m. And Zilla will be there. We'll have Delia Joseph, who is also a Winnipeg life coach, moderating the event. And then she'll help bring Zilla's story to life with her words and asking thoughtful questions.
For people watching at home, what can we do every day to make us better global citizens?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, it's all about empathy and taking the time to step into somebody else's shoes and understanding where they're coming from. Being a global citizen doesn't mean doing huge things every day, but it just means being willing to always learn and to always listen to another person and try to understand where they're coming from.